Psychology says there are certain telltale signs of a person who has gone through too much in life. These aren't weaknesses, but rather scars left by battles they've fought, often in silence. Understanding these traits can foster greater empathy and connection. Have you ever met someone who seems to carry the weight of the world on their shoulders, yet still manages a quiet smile? They might be one of these resilient souls. Imagine a colleague. Let's call her Sarah. She's incredibly competent and always delivers her work on time. But she rarely joins the team for lunch or after-work drinks. When complimented, she deflects with a simple, "It was a team effort," or "I was just doing my job." She seems reserved, almost distant. It's not that she's unfriendly. In fact, she's always polite and willing to help, but there's a protective barrier around her. A reluctance to let people get too close. This tendency to keep others at arm's length is a common coping mechanism for someone who has experienced betrayal or repeated disappointment. Trusting others becomes a high-risk activity. The emotional cost of being let down again feels too great. So they build walls, not to keep everyone out, but to see who cares enough to climb over them. Their solitude is a fortress, built brick by brick from past hurts. Consider a friend, maybe someone like David. He is the first one to offer help when someone is moving house or needs a ride to the airport. He listens intently when you're having a bad day and offers practical, no-nonsense advice. Yet, he almost never talks about his own problems. If you ask him how he's doing, the answer is always a brief "I'm fine" or "can't complain." This hyper-independence is another sign. People who have been through too much have often learned the hard way that they can only rely on themselves. They were forced to be their own hero, their own provider, and their own comforter. As a result, asking for help can feel like a sign of failure or an imposition on others. They've become so accustomed to carrying their own burdens that they forget it is okay to share the load. Think about the quiet student in the back of the class, Maya. She observes everything with a keen, almost unnerving, intensity. She notices the subtle shifts in a teacher's tone, the fleeting expression on a classmate's face. She can predict when a group project is about to fall apart or when a friend is upset. Even before they say a word, this heightened sense of awareness, or hypervigilance, is a survival instinct honed by experience. When you've navigated environments filled with emotional landmines, you learn to scan your surroundings constantly for threats. This isn't a superpower. It's an exhausting, non-stop state of alert. For Amaya, the world is a complex map of potential dangers and social cues that she must constantly decode to. Feel safe. This is why she often seems tired or zoned out. Her mind is running a marathon while everyone else is just taking a walk. Finally, picture an older relative, perhaps an uncle named James. He has a cynical sense of humor and often makes jokes about the futility of things. He might seem pessimistic, frequently pointing out the worst-case scenario in any situation, but beneath that cynical exterior is a deep-seated pragmatism. People who have gone through immense hardship often have a very realistic, sometimes bleak, view of the world. They've seen firsthand how things can go wrong, how plans can crumble, and how people can disappoint. Their pessimism is not about expecting the worst. It's about being prepared for it. They've learned that hope can be a dangerous thing if it is not tempered with a dose of reality. They find comfort not in blind optimism, but in their proven ability to survive whatever life throws at them. Their strength isn't in their hope for a better future, but in their unshakable confidence that they can endure a difficult one. These individuals are not broken. They are forged. Their quietness is a sign of deep thought, their independence a testament to their strength, their vigilance a mark of their resilience, and their realism a shield forged in fire. They have navigated storms that would have shipwrecked others and have emerged, not unscathed, but whole, by recognizing these signs. We can look past the walls and see the incredible human being standing behind them. A quiet warrior who has been through too much but is, remarkably, still standing.